Hey, good morning, everyone. As we continue um, with another 3 minutes with God this morning, looking at uh, continuing looking at Psalm 121, verse number 2. So let's go ahead and start the timer. So Psalm 121, verse number 2 says, "My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." Um, Again, this is in direct relation to verse number 1. Um, in verse number 1, the writer asks the question, "Where does this help come from?" And then in verse number 2, he answers that question that he posed. "My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth." That there is there is time that passes in between verses number 1 and verse number 2. That there is, as I say, time that passes, as in there is time to uh, evaluate things. It's time to uh, try other things. And after the writer has realized where his help comes from, he then finishes and says that my help comes from the Lord. Um, that I can tell you from my own life experiences that I have tried everything, and I've tried a lot of things, and I've tried people, I've tried money, I've tried intellect, I've tried all of these different things to answer the question where my help comes from. But when all of those fail, I am forced to reevaluate and look to God. And it's one of those things as we have to remember that God is not a last resort, but God should be our first option. Um, and the thing that we turn to first is normally our God. So if we turn to family, if we turn to friends, if we turn to our connections or anything like that, then that most likely has taken the place of our God. And so this writer says that his help comes from the Lord. And this is um, as this writer has gone through a few things, but he's also, I'm pretty sure, remembering the last time he was in a situation, and this is the reason why we have to go through ups and downs as we are on our as we're on our Christian walk. Because if we've never had a problem that God had to figure out for us, that we've had to trust and believe in Him on, then we have nothing to look back to. So when we were in whatever the situation and or circumstance was, remember the God who got us out. And if He got us out back then, He is the same God, and He can get us out now. Uh, and then He affirms it by saying, "Who made heaven and earth." And so, one last thing as I get ready to leave you for today: if the God you serve made heaven and earth, He can fix anything that you can have. And this is the reason why He specifies that He made heaven and earth, is because God created the heavens and the earth out of thin air, out of literally nothing. And if God can create everything that you see from literal nothing, He can handle a light bill. He can handle a surgery. He can handle somebody walking out on you. He can handle the little things that we go through, that we amass into big things. So if your God is the God who made heaven and earth, He can handle what you're going through. Just trust Him. So God bless you and have a great day.